Honestly.
Mabuhay ug malayaw. Good
Good
afternoon.
afternoon. I am General Sibagi from
And I am
HRPD.
Amir.
I am General Sibagi from HRPD.
And I am Amira Wailin S.
And for
Beltran.
this video, for this assigned activity, we are going to answer some questions related to events management services in CEP.
Yes.
So the first question is, what are the characteristics of an event? So one of the characteristics of an event is probably that it should be um, planned accordingly, and also because it is a one in a lifetime experience. So that's why it really requires dedication, innovation, and in order to come up things.
Um, what are the characteristics of an event is once in a lifetime event, and it's important that the event is unique, and also to kanang nasay dako kayo nga pagplano para um, good ang iyang result sa event.
Correct. Next question, number 2. So we have 30 questions to answer. How do you manage constructor communication mechanism? So all you need to follow is to remind yourself that every event organization, it has a hierarchy, which is a leader and a follower. I mean the employer and the employee. So you need to identify na magsulod ka sa mong leader, at the same time kabalo at kabalo ka sa mong sarili kung asa ka mong lugar. And also you need to have a better communication towards the people that you work with, so that hapsay mo yung pagbangarbaho.
Um, for me is important
Sige.
important ang communication para kanang mahanay kung unsa ang gitrabaho ninyo, o mo siya, good communication is the key for the success of your work.
Correct. So, kaning sa ikatulo kay what are the categories of events? So, maghatag tag each category. So, unsa naman categories of events like festival. Ika.
Tulo ka mo?
Isa lang, ispulihan ito. So, ka
Ako
festival.
kay concert.
Mali. Festival, like family events, business events.
At karang di ba pwede po na, ay birthday,
O like fundraising events.
team building,
Um, categories. O pwede siya. Like mata siya. Di ba siya?
concert.
Pwede sa buhay. Murag nabilong ata siya sa business events. But generalize lang ang need ko.
Promotional events.
Like sporting events, like kanang intramurals. So number 4 is what are the classification of events? Naatay Mega Manila siya. Mega events, yes, na ay major events,
Yes, na ay minor events.
o halimaw. Ay, unsa ni halimaw? Hallmark events.
Hallmark events. Si Halimaw. O yun ba?
Sorry, daw ako matas.
Okay, next is question number 5. What are the tasks of the event manager? The task of event manager is planning, coordinating, sila ang contact for the supplier, and also um, mag-communicate sa client.
So the question is, what are the tasks of the event manager? So the main task of the event manager is, of course, to manage the team, and also it gathers people, gathers suppliers, and also information, and they do the planning and the evaluating. Next is, how will you handle stressed out individuals in your team? I will kick them. Charot. So, as the as the event planner, or the leader or the manager, I am responsible on motivating my co-workers. We all know that planning an event or like performing an event is very stressful. So, dili dyan na siya malikayan. So, ang pag-manage na niya kay um, kay kung ano siguro, okay siguro kung maon sa sila kasi balik na po sila. So, necessary.
How will you handle stress out individuals in your team? Pero mga stress na trabante. Ang huli ko naman sa mga stress na trabante.
Necessarily, guys.
Question, how will you handle stress out individuals in your team? So, i-evaluate nimo siya, i-evaluate nimo ang muhang ang team na nakapa-stress during event o i-pull out sa nimo siya kung na-recover na sila, so diraan na nimo sila ibalik sa event.
Next question is
Uh,
number 7 is, will you allow your team to move on site furniture around at any time to any place? The answer is no. Kay kana siya nga trabaho o responsibilidad na siya sa venue or sa contractor staff, and also very risky na siya. Tama ba po? Kay mag-alsa ba na, di ba?
So, kani po siya kay dili po na ko siya i-allow kay na may naka-assign ana nga ano good nga wato nun. So, as event coordinator, so bawat trabaho na jud kay pang-assign ana para dili po basta-basta kanang ganing tawag na kanang maano yung trabahan, di ba? Maamong siya. Nga pa man siya gitrabaho niya, kailangan pa siya mutabang ana. So, kanya-kanya lang sila trabaho.
So number 8 is, what are the factors should be considered in developing the concept? So format, purpose,
Team, venue,
terms, I think,
ay,
timing,
participants, o budget.
Tapos number 9, ay mo na to siya.
Number 9.
And also, ang importante dyan na kaya ang execution sa event. And number 9 is, what event has more risk, indoor or outdoor? How do you prevent or minimize these? So, based ako ang given activity kay I realized na mas risky ang outdoor because risky siya indoor and outdoor because naman dyan ang risk and accidents are very impossible to predict. However, sa ako ang event kay which is team building, mas risk na ko ang outdoor because extreme heat or di mo kontrolado ang outdoor kung saan, especially ako kay nature related. What if makakabilitin ako ang customer and anything. And also, salom-salom sila. And also, whether dyan mo kalaban basta outdoor.
Para sa ako is both jud siya risky. So para magano ta kanang malikay siya sa risk, so paghandaan jud nato ang mga possible na risk nga moabot sa event. So mao na kanang nakaplan na siya daan kanan. So
Number 10 is, how do you handle situations that require special barangay clearance? So you are right after beforehand the event, you will going to go to the barangay and process all the certification needed. Dili kay diha pa ka mag-process na kung di asa magsulod ang event, kailangan malanghit sa kadaan, you need to ask permission. So that kung sugtan ba ka and also wala siya issue, hindi kabot sa end, wala issue. Sa kasugdanan.
so as event planner, so wala pa lang ang event, i-address na nimo na daan ang mga importance, wala sa nang um, kailangan siya o special barangay clearance. So, ang mga papers anay, wala na siya i-process para pag-abot sa event, smooth na lang ang tagan ana kanang dili na ka problema o labi na ka ng um, mga mag-propose na ka og mga solution. So, mo.
So next is how to design an event concept. So first is if mag-design ka og event concept, kailangan jud mo mahibaw ang imong theme, your layout, isa pa ba? More resources, of course, if nabot kay sponsor, and also the budget and the suppliers. Ano pa ba? And also kay yes, mo to siya technical, food,
Ang ako kay i-consider jud mo na ang ang staging kay basin overload kaayo ka.
di ba
Tanang-
mo kalimtan dapat ang
Oo.
catering services?
Tama-tama lang siya tapos ang kuan and i-consider po ang talents, entertainment o kanang mag-create jud ka og technical team kay basin mag-burn out so nakay support.
Bam!
Yeah, what
Charla.
sorry sir.
Next question is, what is the correct way to display the Philippine flag vertically on a stage backdrop? Red on the right.
Tama, red on the right.
So vertically under, so kung mo siyang flag. So dapat dali ang
Red.
kay anak ko ba yun? Dali ang blue. Continue.
Continue.
So, let's continue. So, muna to siya, red on the right. So, next is, what does protocol entail? So, what does protocol entail? So, protocol entails the correct use of national anthem, symbols including flags. National symbols including flags, anthems, and military salutes. It includes forms of addressing different VIPs and dignitaries made for local correspondence and oral communication. So this question is, ang overall niya kay more on formality and following the rules. Ay mo, VIP kay President. So, President,
Is always always protected and respected. So mo na siya protocol intel is mo na respeto nimo kung unsa ang balaod sa ato ang nasud.
next is, what are the important considerations when reading an event brief? Ang importante anak ka, why, who, when, where, and how. Kung unsa yung mga objectives, yung roles, yung scope, and the stakeholders.
What are the most important consideration when reading an event brief? So, reading an event brief. So, radyo ka i-consider para sa na kay mga ask, why, who, when, where, and isa, di ba man to, how? So,
Next
Next.
question will be, what
What to
consider
consider
for an event concept? So we have the site access,
cleaning,
Maurice Bake ka. Okay. Saan na lang na goal? The event's attractiveness. So the goodness of the balik ako, what I consider for an event? So site access, the physical limitations, cleaning basic services,
Catering
site dimensions,
safety.
toilet facilities, catering safety. More pa siya. Kani sa concept kay more on, ano niya siya sa kanang ligo sa event. Kanang CR, sa kanang lugar. Ready na ba ang lugar?
Kung kuan ba ang place ba kay accessible ba siya o kanang dapat everything is clear during the event. Char, para sa kay importante labi na kanang mga importante jud nga hinlo og yun ang palibot.
So next is how to identify that if the event is feasible or not. Kung saan yung dili ang sa how to identify, ayun na pause. Wala sila kabalo, so the risk that the goodness of the idea, the skills needed to run the event, the venue for the event, the event's attractiveness, and the flow of the event, the risk that might be encountered. Muna siya ang answer sa number 16. Let's proceed to what is what. Hoy! What is what? As for
SWOT?
SWOT. Ayun, basahan. As for strength.
Para pagkabangon ko nung maulawan
Para
na.
natural siya. So SWOT analysis. So S stands for strength. W stands for
Weakness.
O stands for
Di pa ba?
P pa the eyes.
Ha? Oo, uy.
So O is for opportunities and P is for
Threats. Threats.
Sure. Number 18 is how would you classify the objectives for organizing an event? So it is objectified based on educational. Basahan na lang, girl. Educational. Uy, educational. Educational. Objective can be classified for educational, social.
Commercial and financial.
So, what criteria are normally used when identifying and selecting suppliers? So, the criteria includes base ako ka reliability. Sa reliability. Sa sila katinood, sa sila kamasaligan, and then accessibility. So, kung sa ba ka nang dali ba sila ma-access mo na kay tuyo?
What are criteria are normally used when identifying and selecting supplier. So, ang ako ang criteria ani is accessibility. Accessibility siya. And then, kanang dali na siya ma-approach. If you need any contacts of her or him, so dali na siya ma-contact for event. And also, kanang masaligan siya. O kanang ang iya hapong i-supply is kanang so itawagan na dyan lang iyang mga supply ba is goods o kanang kuan siya kanang basta ay kanang ano dyan siya ba kanang ano ba kanang mga ano dyan sakat
Next is, asa naman ko, what are the major consideration for events held outdoor and indoor? So, ako ang main focus dara ay mali, wala pa dahil in choosing the venue, what are the important aspects that need to be checked? So, ang parking spaces, apil na siya, ano sa ba na siya? Comfort room. So,
ang kuan ang view kung nindot ba siya og also accessible ba siya sa tanan ang venue
ang entrance, ang exit, registration, and the ventilation.
og ang iyaha kung kanang kadakon kanang tama lang ba siya sa imuhang ang pila ka guests ang maabot, maigo ba tanan.
So, next is what are the major considerations for events held day and night time? So, sa daytime, kay local traffic condition. Sa nighttime, kay backup or power source. So, di ba sa buntag, ana kay ang traffic, Jud. Kasi mga late ang mga trabahante. Tapos sa tapos sa tapos sa gabi kay ang power kay what may suga na no hindi siya
Sa ako kay how do you ang ma-consider jud na what are the major consideration for events held by day and night time? So ang sa daytime is ang kainit pag sa outdoor o nya ang nighttime is kuan consider ba na para kainit nya ang sa gabi kay kung mas magulan ano
dili sa buntag kay ang traffic pas sa gabi kay ang suga o ang power ba electricity brown out
sa outdoor na
dili sa buntag day and night ang mga kanada
ay ano tama dito siya pag sa kuan di ay kanang so local traffic local traffic
explain
condition
na ako
ay wala na di ay pareha mo yung answer
ay ang buti minaw
naguna-una po sa kuan answer.
What are the major considerations for events held outdoor and indoors? So sa outdoor kay weather, tapos overall jud kay parking area, crowd access and movement control, sanitation. Ano siya sa outdoors?
Pareho na lagi ko
Indoors kay brownouts, parking valley, service, entry, exit. Hindi syempre kay outdoor kailangan weather man jud na need jud.
Weather ko yun, weather kay Labi na kanang ang outdoor no, init na po'y kanang rainy day.
Rainy days man.
O niya ang
sa indoor kay ventilation
technical problem.
Wala din siya ventilation. Pero ventilation siya ang need. Number
Basin mo brand out.
23. So, where do creative abilities show up in the event concept or stage setup? So creative abilities are shown in both events sa concept and stage and venue set.
So, how do you overcome management issue such as budget overruns?
The question, how do you overcome management issues and budget overruns? Kuan jud, kailangan nimo makig-communicate sa imong kuan. Sa imong customer, client. Tama ba ko? Sige to, how do you overcome management issues such as budget overruns or policy? Kailangan na jud may makita ang imong nagasto. You need to be trustworthy. Communicate ka sa imong client. Wala na.
Okay,
So, what are the considerations in selecting a venue?
Event title,
Sige na.
event title, purpose of the event, ang team, facilities, o ang kuan, ang mga event flow niya.
Tapos,
Sana like on po,
Number 20.
26 na. What is the major factor is determining
the type of events.
of the type of the events.
Determining. So, daw itong question, what is the steps in managing? Tama ba ko? What is the major factor in determining type of events? So, ang market segment yun ang pinaka-importante yung factor sa pag-determine sa question. So, determining sa type of events. Ang marketing segment. Again, market segment. Next is where do you organize? Ayun na ito. Kali.
Where do you source information on potential venues and sites locally or electronically? Information on potential venue and sites are sourced through the local and through the local visitors. And sa mga chamber of commerce.
Chamber.
Ay, chamber. 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 Sorry po. Sorry po, sir.
So,
Chamber
what are the
of
steps in
Commerce.
targeting the market audience? So, most of the time, apply din siya sa kanang kasi tawag na kanang like concert, fundraising. Ano siya, what is the what are the steps in targeting the market audience? So you need to identify the features of the event, know your target audiences carefully. So kung magpo-concert ka, kung sa ordinary mo ang mga artist, imagine ikaw na kay mga kabatanunan, bisod sa mga 60s. And also ka
What is that? What is
wala
that?
pa na man. Identify how needs and wants of the audience will be met and learn how audiences decide in a daily service, organize price and ticket program, promote events and assist efforts in marketing.
So, number 29, what is the impact of events on local economies? So, this is a big impact of the local economies. So, dako kay ang ma-contribute to the local economy. Kay tungod sa event nga daghan kaayo og mga supplier, tama ba? Like food and beverage, transportation, catering. So if kanang mag-plan jud ka og usa ka event, so daghan mo jud kay kanang kanang supplier ana. So daghan katong patabangan ana. Dili lang kay isa. So mas nindot jud na lahi-lahi imong supplier para dili lang kay isa ang matabangan, kundi mas daghan pa.
Last question is, what are the significance of sponsorship? So sponsorship additional
Cash or budget?
and makadagdag po siya value sa event and also kan dagdag po siya budget sa muka ba
So-
telecommunication support, IT support, and sa the provision of physical items. Diba? Ano na siya? That's it.
That's all and thank you.
So those are the 30 questions.
But sorry for the misinformation.
Those ay ang mga tubag ay based on our personal knowledge
Yes,
because
personal
wala
knowledge
niya to
because
last.
tungod kay nag-aura ay nag-ano mi sir,
Assessment.
nag-assessment mi sa FOS and I would like to inform you that we are competent. So sir, pagbigyan na namin sir.
That's it. Bye.
Bye sir.